Good morning, everybody. And I am honored to provide you with this presentation. I realize that I am between now and your coffee break, so I will try to keep it short. And yeah, it's a pleasure to be in the EASA Safety Conference and to provide you this flash talk, which is not so much related to rule simplification, but definitively is related to the topic aviate, navigate, connect, and be electronic conspicuous. And it's a very, at the moment, trend topic. I am not the program manager for this program. Is my colleague Vladimir Fortin. So don't expect me to put the same emotions that Vladimir put in presenting this topic. But of course, it's very close to our heart. And yeah, so we will try to present what is the problems we are to solve. We are an aviation safety agency, and we realized that over the years, of course, a lot more aircraft on the skies enable general aviation to fly more often, but we see that the general rules of see and avoid, that all of you who are pilots, I am not, I am an aerospace engineer, but I've been working on the standardized European rules of the air for many years and assessing also safety incidents in my past. So we realized that there are limits to the see and avoid rules. And we see in the safety data that has been collected by EASA that the mid-air collisions between small aircraft in uncontrolled aerospace and has increased over the years. So we have taken this topic as a part of our general aviation program, and we have tried to assess what sort of actions can we do in order to reduce and try to prevent these collisions. So you know in our SPD, so these are our strategic objectives within the safety. So you see, I don't know if the pointed will work. Well, no. Okay, so here. So within the safety, so is mentioned at the SPD level. So therefore, we take it very serious. We have deliver the program objectives and related to electronic conspicuity and prevent and the prevention of mid-air collision. So we have a very comprehensive program in which we try to use innovation, technology, and we try also to simplify by trying to making use of what is already being equipped by the general aviation community and trying to build on that and getting further. This is the motto, i-conspicuity. Why i-conspicuity? Because we try to use mobile telephony. We try to aim to use as many connected devices out there. We want to have solutions which are based on what we have today and also enable new aerospace uses, therefore aerospace integration. So drones there was a colleague mentioned the US space regulation. So part of it to implement in uncontrolled aerospace, the kick-off the electronic conspicuity. We want to build also the future, a basis for digital sky, and of course, better situation awareness. So this is a bit of complexity, but just to illustrate that in the EPAS, we have a series of actions which are related to research that we are working on with the support of Eurocontrol, for which we have a very good relationship for this program. Thank you very much. We have, of course, some rule-making actions. One of them is in the area of US space and others. We will try to keep it simple, considering what has been said in the previous panel. And there is a lot of actions related to aerospace and simplification of the aerospace designs. How many of you are general aviation pilots in the room? So I guess you are having a lot of difficulties to navigate sometimes between the different aerospace, small corridors in class Eco, Delta, with a lot of NOTAMs, restrictions, dangerous areas, so it's definitively difficult to, and the aerospace becoming even more difficult. Therefore, these actions is to promote innovative aerospace designs. There is a lot of design tools out there that enable with digital twins and use a lot of technology, collection of data to try to simplify the aerospace design and improve the aerospace designs that is clearer for all aerospace users. So these are the type of actions. As you can see, some of them are moving to the right. Yeah, so many of these are complex actions and are taking a bit more time to finalize, but hopefully we will have something very soon. Here, just to illustrate how a mandate, a voluntary mandate, would look like for electronic conspicuity, which is at the moment the only thing that we are having as a mandate in this area, and is for the US space aerospace, so for those aircraft which are intending to enter in the US space aerospace, and they are not subject to traffic control services, shall be electronic conspicuous. We have published already the version of the ADSL light, so Automatic Dependent Surveillance light, and we are working on the second version. This is a very important document. It's referred to in the acceptable means of compliance to the US space regulation, and basically is a very important document because it provides for harmonization, interoperability of the different electronic conspicuity devices that they are acceptable in a US space aerospace environment. And the idea is, of course, to be affordable, to be interoperable, to try to harmonize all of them in a sort of common language protocol. GNSS basis, okay, that can have, in some cases, the issues related to cybersecurity at the moment, and respect of privacy and security. This is a bit more technical slide. This is just that we are basing the different electronic conspicuity means that they are acceptable are of three types. So the typical traditional ADS via out, which is a KO compliance based on the 1090. We have ADSL SRD A60, which is the FLAN technology, and here we try to harmonize based on what we have today for gliders and some general aviation. So try to build on that and make it compatible. And we are working, still not finalized, but look very promising, ADSL based on mobile telephony, which is definitively trying to use existing technology, built on that, and maybe cover areas which the other two solutions won't be able to provide coverage and the necessary performance that we need closer to the ground. This is just to illustrate how a future interoperable electronic conspicuity environment would look like to enable us digital sky, but proportionate to the different risks of the different aerospace users. This is still under research, and we are working on that. Different use cases that we are assessed, of course, the previous one that we have just, for the reason for which we started, reducing mid-air collisions and enhancing situation awareness of all aerospace users. Access to the US space aerospace, integration of drones is the second use case, and the third use case that for which we are working very closely, well, for the US space aerospace and the use of the technology for flight information service and search and rescue is the two use cases which are working together very closely with Eurocontrol. To give a little bit of timeline, so we are finalizing the second version of ADSL. This is the one language proposal. We are doing assessment of the different options, so what are we going to do with the different use cases? Working together with Eurocontrol on the use cases for flight information service and search and rescue in 2026, and also collecting some data for different flight campaigns for the use case of Airspace. And hopefully we go for more implementation. We will see some states are thinking also on requesting electronic conspicuity in certain Airspace aerospace. So we need to go to see how we go about enabling it, promoting it, and endorsing the concept. There is a coalition for which everybody can subscribe. And here you have the QR code. I mean, you see that I am not Vladimir, so I'm not putting. He will tell you that this is the thing where the place to be. So please, it's the place to be, the coalition. We have, it is not a surprise, a lot of manufacturers and network providers. We have a lot of NAAs, so already which are sitting around the table, which support the concept and trying to use to implement it in the aerospace. The cooperation with Eurocontrol, and the last but not the least, we are part of the network. We want to support electronic conspicuity, so we are i-conspicuous certified. I don't say, well, it's based on no certification, but i-conspicuity enabled. Therefore, we have an antenna already in our roof. So, and we invite you to help us to improve safety and to support the electronic conspicuity program. Thank you very much for your attention.